Yes, a production of Little Nemo and Slumberland is the Oklahoma premiere of a new American opera. We have Aaron Beck and the Tulsa Opera's Director of Education. He's here this morning, and also he brought a couple of his performers. Who are we with this morning?
We are with Mariah Robinson, who plays the princess in Little Nemo and Slumberland, and Ethan Shaw, who plays the title character.
That's amazing. And there's so many great opportunities for young actors and actresses to really get their start right here in Tulsa. But singing opera, that's a difficult thing to find in a city of our size. It's a great opportunity here.
It's really a difficult thing to find in the United States. There are very few programs like ours, and so we're really delighted to have it. It's a free program for kids grades 3 through 12. They audition to get in. We have kids from 17 different communities this year, from Tulsa and a lot of surrounding communities, and it's just a great opportunity for them to learn how to the basics of singing and to really get good at what they can possibly make a career out of later.
So you need to come in with some singing techniques, but you'll
we take beginners. We take beginners. We basically look for a potential. We look for kids who could be great, and that's what we look for in the auditions. We take the kids, we train them, and hopefully by the time they are done with our program, they're ready to go to college in music.
So when did the next auditions start?
Auditions are in June each year, and then we start out rehearsals in August, and we rehearse through May, and they do one production each year, just Tulsa Youth Opera, and they also serve as the children's chorus for Tulsa Opera's main stage production. So we'll have 24 children in Carmen this May.
All right, so many great opportunities, and these kids have gotten, how long have these guys been in there?
Mariah's been in for what, 3 years? 4 years,
Wow.
And this is Ethan's first year in the group. Ethan is from here in Tulsa, and Mariah is from Claremore.
All right, so traveling in, what's the time commitment like?
We rehearse once a week for about 2 hours, and then we have extra rehearsals when we do shows like this. We have staging and lots of things, technical elements that come in, and so sometimes the kids are in town 2 or 3 nights a week. This week we're actually in our final week, so they're in town every night this week. Saturday pretty much all day, and then Sunday we have 2 performances at 2 o'clock and 6:30.
But still getting your homework done, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Very important. Tell us a little bit about the show. What can people expect when they come to see it?
Little Nemo in Slumberland is based on the comic strip by Winsor McCay from the very, very early 1900s. And it is a fantasy story about a boy named Nemo who is taken to a slumberland when he falls asleep. And the reason they bring him there is because they're having a battle between 2 opposing kings, one of whom wants 24 hours of day, one of whom wants 24 hours of night. And Nemo is there to broker a deal. And the whole theme of the opera really is compromise, which is something, unfortunately, we don't see much of these days. And so it's a really great lesson that the kids are learning, but also performing for everyone. The princess helps Nemo with getting in touch with the king, making sure that he's following protocol, and they actually become quite good friends.
All right, and because it's an opera, a lot of singing.
Yes.
Is this difficult on the children's voices, or is it something they've really been able to build up to?
It is something written for children to sing. Darren Hagen is the composer, and he is a well-established opera composer and really knows the voice. And so this is written for children. And so this music is not something that is straining on their voices, but it's something that's really great for learning to sing. It's beautiful music, very tonal. Although it's modern, it still is very easy to listen to.
All right, and it'll strengthen their voices as well for all of it. So don't come to this show expecting to see a fish with half of a flipper on one side.
No, however, we do have some dancing fish wearing tuxedos. So I told you, it's a fantasy land, so you will see all kinds of interesting things.
Beautiful. And what are these young people going to sing for us this morning?
This is a duet from Little Nemo in Slumberland, where the princess and Nemo have realized that they cannot do this alone. They have to work together, and they are friends. And the theme of this song is, a friend is where you find yourself through thick and thin.
What a great message. Well, thank you so much for all that you do. We'll let you guys take the stage in just a moment. We're going to tell everyone how they can get involved and how they can come see you. It is Tulsa Youth Opera and Little Nemo in Slumberland, Sunday, 2 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. 2 showings at the John H. Williams Theater at the Tulsa PA. And that's there at 2nd Street and Cincinnati Avenue. Give them a call, number on your screen, 918-587-4811. Also look them up online, tulsaopera.com.